Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello. Welcome to the Curse of the Abyssal Isles. Arc 2 of the Curse campaign.
We are back, bitches.
We missed a little while. Though,
I'm back.
I think it has been long enough. Let's have a bit of an excerpt of what you guys have accomplished. If you remember, for some inspirations.
Well,
About how
last
far
time.
back?
Just
Well-
the facility.
Well, last time on Curse of the Icefields, the party made its way to this facility.
I gotta
That
turn
was
him
deep,
down.
deep within the fucking ocean. They found a way inside the facility, found 2 rooms full of icky egg things that were burned to a crisp, had a fight, killed some trees, and then found a way further into the facility. We've barely explored this upper section, but there are several creatures that have broken from containment that we are gonna probably have to kill. And then there was this fucker who thought he was hot shit and he got his shit kicked in, along with his 3 lackeys that died horrible deaths. Wait a minute, where's the third one?
One got eaten.
Oh, that's right. Somebody had a snack. But
Swumi had a snack.
now we're probably going to be exploring the remaining parts of the facility and take a long rest soon. Because this fight was exhausting.
Was it?
I mean,
I'm doing pretty good on resources over here.
They're almost
Fine.
at the
Mr.
stealth slots.
Druid that wild shaped the entirety of the fight. Yeah, you didn't use a lot of resources, did you?
Damn, that's wild. Maybe you should be better at managing your resources. and
I'm
not
good at
every-
managing my resources. I,
I mean,
can still kick
we
your
all-
ass.
We all have friggin' mana potions.
It's not my fault.
Boo!
No, he can't drink those or he just fucking dies.
I don't die.
Yes,
Bye.
you do.
I don't
You hit your
die.
limit.
I spent like 2 third level, 1 6th level spell slot. That's it. I have a lot of spell slots left too. Like I'm good on
Yeah,
resources.
technicality,
Aw.
only you, Dragoon, are low on slots.
I don't really use mine, so
Three.
Everyone else is pretty decently set. I mean, even
You're all
Belliath still has
cringe.
most of their. Shut up. Even Belliath has
didn't
most
give
of
your
their
all in the
sorcery
fight.
points. Fucking shut. Hey, shut the fuck up over there. Anyways,
Is that good enough for inspiration?
good see nothing's changed. We're still at each other's throats.
Was that
Oh,
good enough for inspiration?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. The room
I
you
cast
guys
heat
are
metal on
currently in is filled with different devices and equipment that all do different things. This is not power. This is something else. The power in this facility is in a different place, but this is a device of some kind. This is also a separate device, and so is this. So is the crane, but the crane was operating for something else. Anyway.
If I remember correctly, when I used detect magic, I understood that the magic inside this thing was transforming into different schools of magic all the time, right?
Consistently, yes. Cycling.
Can I roll like a investigation or arcana to understand what this is doing?
Sure.
What check would that be?
Arcana.
Arcana, okay. Eh. I give you a 7.
Neat. This door seems to be blocked, but it does have a thing on it. Head scientist.
Is it a keypad or is it a key card?
Surprisingly, these are locks, not keypads or key cards.
We may as well let the muscle man have a go since he's having difficulties opening doors.
You come up to a control panel with a switch, or with several switches and buttons
before you get to
on it.
me, Dursun. Before you get to me, Dursun was doing his thing, and you had him roll. Don't just ignore him.
7 doesn't reveal much.
Yeah, I assumed so.
It is, in fact. Anyways,
It is in fact
Yeah.
an item. It does things, magical things. Neat.
Madam Jim.
You don't know what it does? Bonk it.
That is not enough.
what, to open the door?
Correct.
Fuck.
You want me to give it a go?
Hold on. Fuck.
You said this was a control panel.
Hold on. God damn it.
Okay, you've used your allotted uses for the time.
I'll cast guidance on you.
Jesus.
Do I have thieves' tools? Can't remember if I picked some up.
Here you go.
You
Yes,
are.
I do.
I give you
fucking
guidance.
minimum of 10.
So, what we don't get me advantage on it?
No, an additional D4.
Oh, okay.
Wonder how much I'm gonna laugh.
Wait. Fuck.
Something above a 10.
Still not.
Alright. Well. You finally unlock the door. The only thing disproportionate in this room is the fucking bed. Everything else seems to be for the
for
most
a
part.
giant.
The chairs are fine. You can still sit in the chairs properly.
What is on the bed?
Worry about it.
Not important.
Get on the bed and find out.
No.
my.
I mean,
Is that an
actually,
invitation?
like, sleeping
Can I-
on the bed. I mean, get to the bed and make me
Can
a
I see what
check.
it is from here?
Hey.
What check do I need to do?
It looks like
Bird eyes.
it looks like golden vines with golden leaves.
Oh, it's that stupid tree again.
You want me to burn it?
Hold on, let me
You can-
confirm my suspicion.
Let's search the room before we commit arson. Like,
It is natural.
So it's not the
Strange-
bullshit tree.
Strange golden leaves, but not so strange after all.
I swear to God, whoever's chewing, I will take your teeth.
I'm sorry.
These are the thorns and twining vines of what would be called revival roses without the flowers.
Fuck is a revival rose.
Generally used for drugs. It will make you see it will make you see death and other things.
Oh.
Hold on.
And want more.
It doesn't.
It hasn't bloomed.
It's
but
supposed to
also-
be that.
Yeah, it hasn't bloomed yet.
Do any of us know, or at least do I know where the if I know where they come from or anything?
Normally fey in nature. One day popped up on Narikov, in places of lush jungle or tropic places. Shroomy knows about the plant because she's, well,
Druid.
she's made them before. Well, she's made the natural herb that lets people see their own deaths. Probably once in their life.
What? Why the fuck would someone want to see what happens? Anyways, Ennaq, take 12 additional healing.
Elders. They want to see if they die of old age or not. Or if their time is different. That's it. But that's just old tribal shit. The leaves, however, give a different thing. If you're able to smoke the leaves, it creates hallucinations. Not so much of death, but of hallucinations of those who cannot pass on.
Mm.
You see dead people, or undead people, more like.
Oh, so I opened I opened the Ouija board and communicate with the spirits. Got it.
Yes, but they're
This feels like-
hallucinations of familiar people.
Yoink. I don't. You know what? I have a feeling on how we can use this item, but that's a secret tool that'll help us later.
Make me a performance check.
I didn't expect to actually make one.
Not too shabby.
17.
You look at the sheet music on the stand, and you don't understand the words, but you understand the notes, and you start trying to play the sound that you see, or well.
What's the language? I might.
The language is in
might
Abyssal.
know. Abyssal, okay. I don't know that.
But they're not really. They're words to the song rather than telling you what the notes are. So it was pointless to read the lyrics.
Yeah. Does the song remind me of any of the songs that I know? Maybe I can guess its name.
No, you would be able to. Well,
I mean, I also have comprehened
no.
languages. I can just
Not exactly.
read it.
Does your well, okay, through your character's backstory, they aren't from the Scalic Dominion or the Oros Dynasty, so this music would make little to no sense to you. Your
Okay.
character is probably just actually from the Icefields and just
Yeah.
got caught by those people, because you were found in one of those labs, but you were brought there.
Yeah, correct.
Whilst playing the piano, playing a tune, Belliath. I don't think they're here.
They just went AFK.
So, they would hear. Oh shit. This would trigger
Giant
Swumi. I keep forgetting about Swumi also being an experiment. Swumi, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Do I get any advantage since I've beat the source of my childhood trauma's ass?
No. PTSD remains.
This is more.
I literally.
It's not. It's not so much that you get an advantage. The DC's low for you.
I don't. That's
Whoa.
12. Okay.
You almost failed. So close. That was
But
so close.
how close to failure?
Well, the DC was 12.
Fuck.
Hearing the melody without the lyrics sort of strikes an annoyance with Swumi. She's heard this song before, played through the intercoms. It's usually meant to submit or put to sleep certain people who hear the tune. But whilst playing it, its song resonates through the facility, and
Hey, I'm pretty good at this.
Monitor turns on.
What image is it showing?
Sorry. You see a image. I almost spilled my coffee. Good job, Nikki.
Yeah, good job not spilling it. You did great. Your reflexes work.
Okay, I'm back.
Ah, welcome back.
Oh, hey.
You are having PTSD.
Shared PTSD, Velvet.
I'm sorry.
Yay.
I seem to cause that for a
Why
few
do
of my
people
players.
keep touching things?
Oh, no. Nyana made a performance check to play the piano, and apparently it's important because both of our characters would have PTSD.
Belliath
I
would.
heard. I have wireless headphones.
So Belliath's hearing of this would remind her of her childhood when her parents would play this soundtrack to put her to sleep, or like play this piano song to sort of put you to sleep. But it was always, you would always hear it randomly during the day rather than at night. You'd just be like, oh, mom and dad are playing the piano again, and then you'd pass out.
Oh, is Eve. Good thing they can't fucking read. Also, what the fuck is this enchanted music?
Abyssal.
It.
Or no, I can't. I can't read Abyssal.
Not anymore.
It's like-
You lost Eyes of the Runekeeper.
It's like, is Belliath still conditioned to sleep?
No, because
the image on the
guessing it
monitor
requires the lyrics.
pops up as
God damn it.
I got the lyrics.
a character like this. I'm putting in your guys' chat. A devilish man that seems to the eyes aren't showing, but a devilish looking man playing on a piano, kind of going with the tune that Nyana was making, but once she stops, the monitor keeps playing without sound. Though, Belliath, looking upon the monitor, it looks familiar. Perhaps this is the one your parents struck a deal with all those years ago, which eventually would have given you your curse. Nyana, you want to read what's on there? By all means. You have to touch it to read, though.
Yeah, I'll touch the text.
Okay. It's an incantation. Basically, it's a long incantation of sleep, but for a very large area, or to whoever hears the sounds of this. But it takes a lot of time if people are if people have already heard the sound and been fell asleep via this magic before, just the sound of the piano may trigger it once again.
Oh, are you casting
the
Produce Flame on?
incantations for those who have first heard it are required. To others, it is just a nice soundtrack.
So, the fact that it is an incantation, would you say it's a ritual?
Different thing.
Different thing.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, can I learn it?
Are you a bard?
I'm not.
Phil can
Phil is.
learn it,
Technically,
but
yes.
Phil's currently in the other room.
But he would require to carry a portable piano or an accordion with him.
Oh no, Dragoon keep pressing stuff.
Okay, the reason I say accordion is because it has piano keys on it. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Hurdy-gurdy. You need one of those.
Hurdy-gurdy,
I'm
allow
kidding.
those.
I love Jaunty for showing me the magnificent and wonderful instrument that is the hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah. I'll
Anyways,
I'll grab the sheet of paper and put it
Kino
in my
uses
bag of
a
holding.
hurdy-gurdy. 8 investigation. Some of the drawers on this desk are locked tight, but they're regular locks. The papers on the desks aren't exactly illegible, but it looks like they were experiments that were not completed.
whoa. Whoa, makeshift crowbar upon ye.
Alright.
So while they're all doing that,
Yes. Meanwhile, you guys are fucking around, finding out.
I
Dragoon.
pull the lever,
You pull a lever.
I twist a dial, I press a button, presses another button, turns another dial, and then presses the big button.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
Oh well, we're not in the room. It's fine.
Well, when you pull the lever, it says, no ingredients or materials have been inserted. Door stays open.
Mm.
When you press a button, it says, please close the door to start the procedure. You turn a dial. The dial stays turned, but it says min and max on it, and I don't know which side you're twisting it to.
I think he's just fucking with it, trying to figure out what it does.
Just throw a bunch of shit in there.
Right. You find an opening that seems to house things, and you close the door.
And once
But
He
you
presses the button
see
next-
a second door with that is similar.
like is it, how many doors are there?
2.
He'll put the metal in one and he'll put the Ethereum in another.
Okay.
And then he'll pull the lever.
Uh,
I know what I'm
On the
doing.
monitor, it says door has been sealed and locked.
Please just break the machine because you put adamantine in it.
So you said the door was locked?
It says locked and sealed once you pull the lever.
Are both doors?
I don't know why you're asking
Now
that
press the
question.
button again.
Do you think Dragoon could figure that out?
Well, the reason I
I'm
ask is there are two
making a
control
joke.
panels for 2 sets of doors.
Beep, 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 beep.
Please
Pull the lever.
close. Oh, you press buttons, then pull the lever. It
Yeah.
says error a few times and then says door locked and sealed.
Alright. He'll then go to the big pirate wheel and spin it. So he assumes that's how it works.
Oh no, that's gas. Ooh, okay. Which side are you twisting it? Left or right?
Righty tighty or lefty loosey?
Lefty Lucy.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Well,
I know what I'm doing.
On today's episode of Dragoon causes a ecological disaster.
Cause a calamity.
Well, the funny thing is, I have plot armor technically.
No, you don't.
After he dies, can I turn him into an undead servant?
No.
God damn it.
How far do you go twist the? How far do you twist this? Do you twist it until it can't twist anymore, or do you just loosen it a little bit on the left?
Once.
I feel like that's an intelligence check, if I've ever heard one for Dragoon.
257 degrees.
So most of the way. Okay.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for this thing to light up like it's the fucking Chernobyl reactor 4.
I don't think you can say that.
I can say that.
Tricky
It
question.
happened
Is the
40
rest-
years ago.
If this
Alright.
motherfucker blows, are the rest of us safe?
No.
What do you do
Absolutely
next?
Not.
Where? And look
Okay.
for the start button.
Dragoon, I swear to God, if you kill all of us by fucking around with levers.
Oh no, he'll kill himself. We'll be fine. We're in a completely different room halfway across the fucking building.
Right.
The generator
There's-
is the size of a room.
There's
You could
Nah, it's
three
fine.
green lights on your panel here, and one blinking red light with a button that has a glass cover over it.
You are
And-
just
It
tempting
doesn't
him
look
now,
like a
Nikki.
flip-up cover?
Yeah, it's a
Or-
flip up.
Ah!
It's like
Yeah.
you put the
Hold
bait,
on.
knowing that he will bite.
You
Hold
could,
on.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Keep going.
Can we get an intelligence check from Dragoon to see if he is stupid
I'll do
enough
you
to
one
press
better.
the
I'll-
obvious red button?
I thought that
yes.
was. I seriously thought that was a 9.
He'll flip up the box
All
and
right.
press the button.
The fourth light goes green, and the sound of the machine starts whirring and going off. It starts to get very hot, and you see electrical currents start to pulse wave through the machine, and gears spinning, and different sounds coming off of it. Concerning and not so concerning, as you're not sure what's going on or what you've done.
Science!
Do we see anything in the room that we're in now?
You can
We see any of
hear
it.
something rumbling and making sounds, as I don't know if you've closed the door. You may have just left it open.
We didn't, probably.
Hold on. Can anyone here who would have knowledge of technology make an Arcana check?
I don't know who-
I don't want to
Enoch.
go near it.
Sound. Oh, did just me?
Either Ennaq or Belliath. Those are the two that would make sense.
What do you want me to check?
Arcana.
Arcana. I'm no good at Arcana, but fuck it. 16.
Uh, 16. Enoch. The sounds of a... The sounds of a conversion machine seems to have been activated. This type of device generally converts specific parts of metals and materials and combines it with other materials. But usually it allows for specific types of gases to be included in it to allow the bonding process to be corrected. Now, every single material has different amounts that it needs, different intakes. Get it wrong, and it will be incomplete or volatile.
I'm gonna take a shot at the dark and say this was incorrect.
I mean, for a person who's randomly just pressing buttons, fair point.
I'm smart.
No, you're not.
Dragoon, what have you put in that thing?
I'm just
Science!
waiting for it to go off.
Oh, it
Come
is,
on, this is Chekhov's
as soon
gun.
as you step into the, this room, it's loud in here. It's hard to hear. You're gonna have to get closer.
Does it look like the machine's
running?
Not stable, or does it just look normal at the moment?
At the moment, it seems to be running and going through the process.
I'm going to keep my distance and just keep an eye out.
Dragoon wouldn't be able to hear you from there, as he's so
Dragoon
close
wouldn't
to the
listen to me
machine
anyway.
that it's so loud to him.
He wouldn't listen to me anyway.
So just...
That's not true.
Well, the amount of adamantine to mithril wouldn't have mattered.
I'm just saying.
Can I
And
check these books?
you never checked
honestly,
what
I'm
the
just-
gas was, so that's gonna be fun.
I'm waiting for the machine to explode. I'm expecting it. Does the machine get to make a con save?
The materials that you put in the machine that by themselves are not volatile. The machine eventually stops making noise, and a loud whirring, and not so much a ding, but a loud whirring is heard until a loud decompression sound is heard, and a door opens as all the sounds eventually stop and the gears stop turning.
Bing bong.
Oh,
Inside is a pool of there is something stuck in my throat and it's really annoying. I've been trying to fucking get rid of it. Okay. Inside this bowl that you open the door to, you see what looks to be blue shimmering fluid.
What's that? Make an arcana check or something.
I'm going to slowly start making my way towards him,
Don't
just
drink it.
cautiously. Again.
The machine seems to be not making sounds anymore.
Can I roll an arcana check or something?
Yes, you
Oh, the
may.
pizza, son.
I give you what's in.
Come on, you can do better than that.
You have no idea. Honestly, you look at it and you can't even tell if it's solid or liquid.
Okay.
Fucking damn it.
Hey, Nikki, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I use this spell, and instead of creating a new vine, can I target an already existing one? I'm posting it now.
What?
So this spell makes a vine to sprout from the ground. Can I target this golden vine on the bed and make it bigger?
I picked that up.
Also,
Oh, you grabbed it? Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. The druid, the person who is an expert in the use of this item, picked up the funny plant.
Also, what is this from?
This is a ritual spell. I don't know the which book though.
It's not official, I can tell you that.
That might be from one of the extended things Nikki picked up.
That's from Deep Magic. Okay. Anyway.
Hold on, wait. I got something that'll really help. Where the fuck did they go? There they are. I got something that'll help Dragoon. Whoa. Item upon ye.
Wait,
From the people's loot.
maybe come and give it to me instead of being all the way over there.
People's loot.
Well, who's keeping the people's loot?
The party.
Oh,
It's a shared resource, jackass. It's just in my inventory.
alright, fine. I did poke it though. Is it solid or is it liquid?
Will you poke it?
Or is it a gas? Yeah, I poke it.
It is a fluid.
Mm.
Oh, you're.
I think I have to make. Yeah, I'll use this identify scroll that I have up here. It's as well as classic, but not high level. Can I wait? Can I even use this?
Identify?
As
Yeah.
far as we're aware, Nikki does not use the base rules for.
Yeah. I don't. I didn't even
Okay.
know about that. In
Oh,
honesty.
I can cast it for you if you need it. I have identify.
That's fine.
No, it's just there's a silly 5e rule where you can't cast a spell scroll if it's not within your class's spell list. But then it makes it impossible for mundane characters to even use spell scrolls in the first place, and what's the point of not letting them, like, I don't know. What's the point of having spell scrolls if mundanes can't use them? I don't know. For some
Do I need
things
to make
can
any sort of check first, or do I just use it?
because
You
it's-
need to do a DC 11 ability
I'm
check
asking-
using your.
Yes, you gotta make a check with your charisma modifier. Crit. Nice.
Hallelujah. Praise be to the God of War and Strength.
Wouldn't
Identify.
you be praising the god of knowledge?
I mean, technically, yeah, but
Praise be
he's
to the
also
god
the
of the
domain of
master.
Forge. I mean, I just did some forging, all right.
Nope, that's not what you did at all.
Look, liquid metal.
Not so much.
So long as you don't drink it.
Again.
It kind of is liquid metal, and it kind of is Aetherium. Essentially, it is very purified Aetherium. But to the naked eye, it looks like a solid, but it flows like a fluid. Is a very
Is it like a
strange
non-Newtonian
material.
fluid?
Very much so. Look,
So if he slaps it, it goes solid?
potentially.
I've officially created Oobleck.
Man, I wonder what kind of gas is in the chambers.
Hey, Ennaq. Do you know what this machine does?
Kind of combines materials, to put it simply. You put different metals in, gases, stuff like that, and it combines it together to make something new.
Oh, I see.
Can work, cannot, depending on how much different compounds and products you put in it. But apart from that, that's the simplified version of it.
Does it have to be like metals, or can it be like liquids?
As far as I'm aware that I've seen it being used for, it's mostly metals and gases that are combined together to make other metals or stuff
I
like that.
see.
I'm not
see, I
100% sure.
So you're saying there's a chance that I can combine honey
You
and
are not-
mayonnaise?
Probably not, because there's gases involved as well, and you could make a new type of poison which could kill us all.
And that's a sin.
That's also, yes, a very big sin.
Poisoner's kit proficiency. I would be like, yes, I created the most incredible potent poison ever. Now I will add it to my food. Interesting. And what's Dragoon doing?
Messing with it, unfortunately.
I've done science!
Can I mess with it?
I'd rather you not, because I think he just got lucky. And I don't want all of our luck to run out at once.
I'm not lucky. I know what I'm doing.
Sure you do, buddy, sure you do.
Anyways, so I'm using a knife as a makeshift crowbar to open these desk drawers.
Strength check.
I'm going to say I do have a crowbar.
Okay. It's a desk.
That's made out of wood. Yep.
Yeah.
Give me...
Crack. You break the lock. Well, it's not so much you break the lock, you break the mechanism because you shattered the wood. Dragoon. This stuff?
Yeah.
Make me an Arcana check with your charisma as your ting.
Like a Rima.
Casting.
Like a Rima.
Sorry, Ma.
Hey.
That's a little better. If you grab a dice that's on the table and you click it super fast, it zooms the dice into the screen. Secondary thing with your Arcana check, it reveals this. You have created a new material altogether. This is not natural to Narikov at all. You don't even know what you've created completely, because you don't know what gas was being used to sort of combine the materials. You basically created some sort of indestructible liquid solid that also can manipulate the area of magic around it. But you're not sure to what extent it does this stuff.
Goonium. We have discovered Goonium.
Goonium.
No.
He is
If
Dragoon.
ingested, will kill you. Not because of your mana overdose. No, just for the fact that you have magic in general.
What if
So
I'm a
if you had
Dane
no
person?
magic whatsoever, you'd be fine. Just a little bit ill.
It would destroy any person's circuits and then absorb all the magic you have within, killing you.
Fun.
Yes,
But you said there were
it
six.
would still kill a mundane because they're ingesting something they shouldn't. It
Do I
would
have
just
an
be
inkling
worse
what-
for a mage.
Yeah. Do I have an inkling of what kind of saves it would be?
You have an inkling of what kind of saves it would be?
Yeah.
They would be constitution saves, but bear in mind, it's sucking out your magic while it's doing it, so your abilities that would give you increases or magic, it would sap those.
Well,
What would happen if I touched it with my anti-magic arm?
Yeah.
Good question.
Anti-magic with anti...
I can't give you an
that
answer.
would be the
Black
actual
hole.
explosion.
It can't exactly give you an answer to that.
I am very curious, and I do know that I will die, but I will try it.
Hey, Vitra, did you find any containers over there?
What kind of containers do you need?
Oh, some big bottle? I'm asking Vitra. They've been looking in the boxes for a while.
Oh, these boxes are all empty.
I'll grab this metal box.
I don't want to
That's-
use them in a box. I want to use a bottle.
Isn't that a bit too much for a bottle? Like you put stocks, like several stocks of metal in there.
A single bottle, you would fill multiple bottles with the liquid you created.
I'm talking about a giant bottle, like a keg or something.
a keg's not a bottle.
Then no,
And-
there wouldn't be any.
Keg is a barrel, my
A
guy.
liquid container, all right?
Does this box look like it can contain liquid?
It is a completely solid box with a lid that seals. Yes.
I'll grab it.
Hey,
And
Belliath.
here you go.
On this table seems to be a piece of some sort of aberrant creature. Tentacle of sorts. With a eyeball. The eyeball seems to be dried out. Zelok is looking up at it from below the table. Same with the other table. Looks tasty. Yeah.
Whoops. Why the fuck?
Slaps their hand. Tenacity, you there?
Yeah, sorry.
I just got
I'm
no response from what I just said. I was like, okay.
I'm zoning out hard. Sorry. What you say?
I said, on the table that you're inspecting, there seems to be a tentacle of a familiar aberrant creature and an eyeball of a not so familiar one. The eyeball is dried out. The tentacle is twitching but not moving. You think just the nerves are being stimulated for some reason.
Can I roll to see what kind of creature this was? Or if I can even put like a name to it? Can I also turn off like them typing, pulling me to them, because it's getting really annoying?
D&D, the ampersand symbol on the top right, configure settings, pan to token speaker, make sure it doesn't have a check mark, and then save changes.
Okay, thank you. Alright, anyway. Yeah, what roll, sorry?
Arcana.
Arcana, alright. I'm good at that. I went to college. 21.
You believe this is a piece of a really old void warden. Your parents talked about it being a void warden that just sits at the very edge of the this star system. But it used to be an ever-devouring creature that used to eat whole planes. So, it actually has devoured whole material planes.
Yikes.
Currently, right now, it's in stasis. This is general knowledge your character knows. It is in stasis, in a coma sort of like state, just roaming the edge of this system in a tidally locked state.
Okay. Let's look at this one down here.
Yes. Alright. These seem to be just from smaller void wardens. But these ones seem to be dried out and not stimulated in any way. This eyeball... For a moment, you swear it moves.
Don't like that. Don't like that very much. Okay. And then let's go look at this brain.
Oh, that shouldn't be there anymore. It turned into a creature and it was killed pretty quickly.
Ah. Gotcha. Okay.
This eyeball seems to be, like, sort of dried out, you think.
I poke it.
Okay. The strangest thing. You touch it. And for some reason, the eye regains all of its color. And it looks at you.
Oh! Dear, okay. Hi.
The gas pipe?
No, finish doing ways.
Okay, sorry. You keep typing things. Distracting. The pipe leads into a different container, but it's one that can be detached. This eyeball just stares at you.
I poke it again.
It winces.
Oh, you are alive. Okay. Just gonna slowly wave. See if it reacts.
It looks... it sort of follows your hand movement.
Okay. I'll just walk down here.
Alright, and follows you. Not like physically following you. The eyeball is just looking at your movements and where you're going. Eventually you leave its sight and it just goes back to staring blankly somewhere. Dragoon. You look for the, as I said, the gas pipe leads to a sort of chamber. Not similar to the doorways that you can open, but it's almost like a tube of some kind that you can fill with gases.
Does it have a?
It has 30% left in it.
Does it have a like a indication of what the gas is? Like, does it have a nameplate or anything? And you said this is a
label.
detachable. None of the monitors.
Takes a huff. I wonder what kind of gas it is. Whew.
So,
sorry.
What is in this desk?
Folders and files, all labeled and organized. There's a filing cabinet-like drawer that you opened.
Am I
What
able-
about the rest of the desk?
The rest of the desk has quill and ink, or spare quills and ink. But one drawer. Make me an investigation check. One drawer, you find a false bottom with a journal in it.
Hmm.
When you pull it out, though, and you remove the false bottom, you swear you hear a mechanism, but nothing happens.
I broke it.
Nope. It's just old and didn't work.
Am I able to have a look around, see if I can find any useful like metals, materials, and stuff like that while everyone's doing their own thing?
Yeah. Along the shelves, all the way over here, there are things. Technically, the things on the tables can also be used.
Is there any?
There were 2 chests you never opened here.
I'll search through them as well. Well, I'll search them first.
I mean,
rather.
you could, I guess, take things in the wardrobes, but that's just...
no, I'll check what's
spare
in the
lab
chest.
coats and one second. Lab coats and one of the wardrobes has a sort of diver suit, kinda. It is like the one that you guys found the one dude wearing before you let him be free, Willie.
That's one way to put it.
It's okay, he's floating free in the ocean with no cares in the world.
So what is in the chest then?
What room is this? Sorry. Brain. I'm trying to They look identical. This is going to be kind of funny. The rooms look identical, but they are labeled differently. Okay, this... The left one has... organs, not organic. Has organs in it. Hearts, livers, lungs, kidneys, spleens. Just has organs in, wrapped in something.
Sexual organs?
Just
Why?
organs.
Sometimes.
Why did you open your mouth?
I wasn't initially gonna say it, and I was just like, no, this is too funny.
The second one has crystals and gems.
Any that I would be able to easily identify?
Yep.
Oh boy, is it more diamonds for my diamond collection?
My diamond.
We all know diamonds are forever, and they're also good.
At this point, motherfucker, I'm gonna have to open a business for revivals. I have 3 revivified diamonds and 2 for the higher version.
Raise that.
I have assorted gemstones worth 15,000 gold. And a combined 1,900 gold worth of diamonds.
Now that I realize we have a lot of money, we can just actually start a revival shop or like some sort of place.
Yeah.
We're like, bring your deaths here. We will bring them back.
So a lot of these gems are not so much for spell making or spell crafting. These are charged gems charged with mana. And some of them are charged with something else, some sort of energy you're not used to.
Arcana check?
Oh.
Or is this nature?
I will let you pick between the two, as they both give separate answers. Similar, but different answers.
I'm going to make a nature check, and based on what I glint off of this, I'll hand it over to someone else for an Arcana.
It has some sort of natural essence in it. It's kind of like mana, but you feel emotions off of it.
I don't like that. Okay.
Essentially, you think there's souls trapped inside some of these gems.
That's horrifying.
Judas.
Well, playing Skyrim, the fuck?
What's with the humongous aura?
My blind sight.
Oh, your blind sight.
Yeah, the gray one is the blind sight. The yellowish one is his actual.
Get out! No, I was searching this room first. You don't get the gem chest.
I'm not coming for that. I'm coming for the books.
Oh.
I'm coming for books.
I'm gonna regret asking this.
Yeah.
If I consume the funny plant leaves, would I be able to speak to the souls trapped in the gems? Or would that require speak with dead?
It would, You have no idea.
Speak with that requires like
You
the body.
generally didn't try the root, or well, the
I have the
thorns
perfect
and
spell for that.
weeds. You knew what it did, but the idea of watching everything around you turn into mindless zombies as a hallucination sounded horrible to you.
This is the perfect spell.
The other side of it, your elders mostly made you make those just in case for when they were getting too old, so they could, sort of see what end they have. See if they needed a betterment of their life or those around them. It was sort of a way of them making decisions for their lives before it ended.
Mhm.
Though,
I'm wondering if any of my spells would help me here.
Do any of these tentacles or appendages have bones in them?
God damn
Hey,
it.
no.
I need to pay my debt, okay?
Tentacles don't have bones in them because creatures that have tentacles are invertebrates.
You don't know that. These are monsters.
What the fuck? Bruh.
The fact that they are tentacles implies that they don't have vertebrae, which means they don't have bones.
They might be different things. Also,
Why would a Void Warden need bones when they can just think how they move? Mind over
Anyway.
matter.
I'm looking at a different table.
Hold on. Alright.
What do you mean?
Approximately how many of these gems have souls in them?
about 6.
Alright. How many of these are just normal spell component gems?
None of them.
Okay. So the rest have the weird mana charge.
Some of them are charged with mana, but some of them are empty. But can be charged with mana or souls.
Where the fuck did these
Where
come
are they?
from?
Oh boy.
Because, like, the only crystals we're aware of that have any interaction with the soul whatsoever come from the trees.
I mean,
Initially,
you gotta
yes.
think outside the box here. This
That's why
family
I'm asking
has
the question. So,
well, I'm saying this creature or this family has been making deals with powerful patrons. Some have been Void Wardens, some have been Hellions.
Let him finish. What?
Well, what
I'm
I'm
seeing
trying to
what
say is,
I'm seeing what their mind, where their mind is going. Sorry.
and I ask the question that he's theorizing on already.
well, I mean, I don't think you're going to be able to get an answer to that question. That's why I'm theorizing.
You don't know that.
You don't know. These don't look like crystal tree rods or seeds. They look different and malformed, as if from the natural earth, generally. You've seen crystal growth like this in the mines that you went through before, when you were mining where you saw the miners that mined crystals in the city of glass. But these crystals have their properties been changed.
So probably altered by the machine, if anything.
Correct.
Because these are not naturally occurring, which means they took normal, somewhat magical gemstones and changed them.
Yep.
which would probably tie into the whatever Dragoon used to make non-Newtonian liquid magic. Or potentially something else, because we haven't searched the other room.
Oh, thank you very much.
There's a room that we still haven't searched. Anyways.
No.
What are the potential uses of these soul stones? Because I have no other better term for them.
Sentience. You can make a object sentient, which grants things like them being able to watch while you sleep, and you would never be surprised again. But
Okay.
you also don't know whose soul and personality you're going to be getting, so that's quite the gamble. Secondary thing, you can absorb the soul.
That sounds
strengthening and
unethical.
bolstering your own soul.
That sounds wildly unethical. And also like something that a bunch of
Nikki?
people got their asses kicked for.
Nikki, bolstering your own soul. You just called my ability. Did I do that?
No. You're
Oh, thank God.
a warlock. Your patron bolstered your soul.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I suck souls?
Whether or not it was
No.
ethically is for you to decide.
She's referring to a similar process that a generation of pillars just got their asses handed to them for using.
But they did it on a much, much larger scale. These are
Yes.
singular souls, and it would only buff you a little bit, and potentially only temporarily.
Hey, nothing interesting is going on over there.
There are other uses for it. You could also use them as casting focuses. But
I don't.
whatever that entails or does, you're not sure. The mana the mana ones can be crushed. God damn it.
It snorted.
It can be crushed. Holy fuck. I can't speak. They can be crushed and absorbed for the mana inside. They will restore spell slots if destroyed. Unless you're a Goliath, you can eat them. Or another creature that isn't really affected by eating crystals.
Okay. Would these potentially work in a similar way as our quote-unquote mana potions?
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. They would work kind of similar, but a little different.
I just had a fucking stupid movie quote pop into my head, and I never want to hear it again.
What's the movie quote?
Oh, it's from the funny movie that was making fun of North Korea that got Sony hacked multiple times.
Oh, the interview?
Yup.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love that movie.
What you got there?
No, Nikki said, yep, kind of the same, but different. And I don't know why. My brain immediately just... That fucking clip from the movie. Same, but different. Speaking in broken Korean.
What you got there, Swumi?
Fucking hate it.
Oh, one more thing.
Yep.
Because this one decided to get close, all of the soul crystals are glowing brightly now.
Which one?
All the ones with souls in
No.
them.
Who?
Nyana.
Me.
Why?
Hi. What you got there? Ooh, glowing crystals.
I'm gonna need you to take 10 steps back.
10 is too much. I'll take 2.
Fucking dickhead.
The glow dims as she walks away.
I'll walk back closer.
Again, I will ask why.
I don't know.
Good
Do
check.
you want to figure it out?
There we are.
Fuck you.
So, with a 19, well, her arm is attracting those gems.
As in, they want to
Ooh.
be set free?
They want to kill themselves.
That's
Not exactly.
That's a fucking wild statement.
More or less.
Oh,
the
is it like
arm
Soul
could've-
Cage?
No, the arms.
Yeah,
can
I mean they're
absorb
soul
them.
cages. If they touch it, doesn't the magic cancel out and kill
Though,
them?
Nyana, this is the one part that you don't really have control of. Your arm starts moving on its own.
Oh.
And
I'm
reaching
stabbing that
out.
fucking arm.
I'm gonna pull
You
Nyana back.
yourself are standing still and are not moving any other part of your body. Your arm is just outstretched, and you can't control it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm far
can
away.
I pull Nyana this way?
You could.
No.
She's
I
not
am-
near the gems.
I am far
her
away.
arm's just holding out. She has control
That-
of the rest of her body, but that arm.
Yeah, I'm pulling her over here.
Okay.
No. I'm good. So, I
Unless
don't know
she-
why.
Hold on.
I don't know why you guys are like reacting. I might have just lifted my arm. I haven't said anything like, "Oh,
Yes.
my arm is moving on its own."
That is
I
a
mean,
fair
to
point.
be fair, my character doesn't fucking trust yours, and you started walking towards them with an arm outstretched when they have something that, in the hands of specifically a warlock, could lead to wildly unethical behavior.
I am 10 feet away from the chest and you. It's fine. Hey, I have a spell that I can talk to them with if you want to try it.
You don't even know what the gems are, they're just glowing.
Yeah, I like glowing gems. You saw me talk to rocks before. I have
Can you
done
keep
this
it down?
several
I'm trying to
times.
read these books. Sorry.
I regularly talk to rocks.
Oh my god.
Regularly talk. to
Nikki,
rocks.
is there a way I can commune with the soul stones?
Their speak with inanimate object spell actually would work. The
God
way it's
damn it.
worded is you awaken a spirit that resides inside the inanimate object. These are soul crystals. They have souls within them. And therefore, in technicality, you could speak to them with that spell.
Perfect.
What is speak with an animate object from?
That's actually base 5.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no,
No.
speak with the inanimate object
it?
is a.
No, it's not.
yeah.
It says deep magic again.
What? Am I
Oh, yeah,
thinking of
it's
speak
deep
with
magic.
plants? I'm thinking
You're
of speak
You're
with
speaking-
plants.
thinking
you're
of
speaking
speak
with
with plants and
plants.
speak with animals. Hold on. Is that
Looking it up.
perhaps a druid spell?
Wait, 1 second. One moment. Is
Uh,
it
I'm-
object.
this? There
I'm
we are.
checking it.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, deep magic for 5th edition.
What classes get that spell?
I'm about to tell
Um,
you.
Looking.
Cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Wizard. One moment, gotta pee.
Only cleric, wizard.
That's where I got it from. I got it from wizards.
Hmm. You see, I don't like the idea of the funny anti-magic arm touching the crystals because we could just end up accidentally releasing someone who's a bigger problem than the people we're already here to deal with.
Well, that's why we asked them questions first.
How do we trust what they're saying? There's no way for us to compel them to tell the truth.
There's no reason for them to lie.
That's not true at all.
So you're fucking with what again?
Yes, just yes.
I want to talk to these rocks.
Why?
Why not? They always say something interesting.
I don't trust, to be quite frank, I don't trust either of you with these 6 rocks.
Enoch's
For
going to
completely different reasons.
What's so special about some fine rocks that are glowing?
They have souls in them.
Oh my.
Souls? Okay.
Well, every
I don't
rock has
tr-
a soul in them.
Not even remotely true. Let me break this down of why I don't trust either of you. Dragoon, you're an idiot. And the idea of you trying to make a living item with these...
Why the fuck would I do that? That's heresy. That's devil shit.
You
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
You literally serve the god that rules over the hells.
Yeah, but he keeps a border tightly secured. What the fuck? Just because he rules over the hells doesn't mean he's a fucking hellion. He set up border control.
Yeah,
he stopped the conflict.
And what is common practice in the hells with souls?
Dealing with souls.
Okay. Yep. Exactly why I don't trust you with these. And you, I don't trust you, quite frankly, because you're the type of person to take someone else's soul and conduct unethical behavior.
Look,
and you're already on thin ice.
Look, if these souls aren't supposed to be here, let me deal with them and send them off to the afterlife. I'm an actual paladin. This is something I can deal with. If it gets you two to stop arguing about these damn rocks.
Look, we
have not been in character arguing about this. Most of what I have been saying has intentionally been out of character.
I don't care.
So, I actually don't want to do any experiments with souls.
Your arm says otherwise.
That's not me.
Yeah.
The whole time it's pointed straight out. Just
can I do a check on my arm?
Do you articulate, or do you move your hand around when your character talks? Like your character does? Do they use hand?
Yeah, gestures and stuff.
One hand is moving with their talking. The other arm stays perfectly still.
Can I do a check on my arm? Can I do an arm check?
Vibe check.
Sure, Arcana.
$19.
That's technically with your charisma because you use your cast
25.
instead. Yup.
Okie dokie. 25. Your arm is wanting something.
I get
but
that.
But it also isn't your arm.
Remind me again. How did this happen to her arm again? It's been so long.
It was a gift from her patron.
Yep.
Right.
Former patron.
Yeah. I remember now. Thank you.
Okay, I will use Mage Hand to
No.
touch. No, with my normal arm to touch the stone and cast Speak with Inanimate Object from a distance.
You
Does
can't
that work? 'Cause
use
it's not-
Mage Hand for touch spells.
Can I grab it? So what I'll do is I'll spread my arm.
Hold on. One, my character has made it clear they're not going to let you touch any of these. Two, you have to physically touch the object with your real hand, and I have a feeling if you get any closer, you're going to have to make some sort of save to prevent the devil arm attached to you from doing something.
So what I can do is my left arm is anti-magic, my right arm is normal. I
Why don't
can
you put a glove on it?
I do have a glove on it.
Clearly
And-
not stopping it.
I can just spread my right arm to the most right, so the left arm cannot reach the hand no matter what.
Or we just get someone to hold one of the hands back.
Yeah, that works too.
Again,
I can talk to them. Like, don't you want to know more about these souls inside the
My-
stones?
character has other ways of doing that involve people she trusts more than Nyana.
Well, okay.
That's something they can resolve later.
Can I just
Is
send these
it-
souls off to the afterlife now?
Oh, also, isn't this party loot technically? There's 6
What the
stones
fuck?
and 6 of us.
No.
Why not? No, we share everything equally.
Not even remotely true.
Yeah. When it comes to important shit like this. But I mean there is
So
a
we
complete
don't
this is
we
okay.
don't have communism, huh?
No, we're
No.
not.
Common.
Yes, we share a majority. Like, yes, we do share a majority of the loot, such as gold and otherwise, and healing potions. But when it comes to important shit like this with soul stones, certain characters obviously don't want that to be a part of the party loot. The person that found them was Swumi, so no, they're not going to be a part of the party loot.
I mean, yeah, sure.
I read it in the Great Book of Mark
Oh
Oh,
my
also,
god, Mark.
Did I get did
Oh,
I
shit,
did I
good
get
joke.
nothing more than my arm wants something with 25? Like that's all I get with a 25. Your arm wants something.
Yeah, because you don't have your patron anymore. Can't really gleam off of.
I mean, they could ask.
your
Yeah, I
arm
can
is
call
not
my
yours,
patron.
therefore it was once something else. Your only suspicion is it's some sort of anti-magic demon that once existed. Now, it is attached to you, but it isn't part of you. You can glean that information off of you the best you can.
Also, where are you going?
Away.
The arm
I'm so scared that Death
follows
just listened.
where they're like where they wrap around you, but it after it goes behind the Nyana, it doesn't try to snap your arm backwards or harm you. It goes limp, and then you gain.
Okay,
you
I got
gain
my arm
control.
back.
Boomy, I'd put them in the bag of holding for now. Just
I
to be
just-
on the safe side.
I could just
Swo-
send them off to the afterlife, but
Sumi just grabbed
Dragoon,
those 6
there's
stones
a-
and left.
There is a specific reason why I'm not allowing you to do that. We don't know what souls are contained. Sure, it could be the souls of, points around the room, sentient humanoids like us, or it could be the souls of very angry creatures that will very angrily try to possess someone and kill them.
what the fuck? No. Why the fuck would I let that happen?
Exactly.
I'm pretty confident I can send them off to the afterlife.
More crystals.
Just to make it so I'm not bullshitting myself, Nikki. Like, can I make a religion check or something?
Yeah.
She took the crystals from the box. She has the mana gems and the soul gems.
You could do exactly what you
I'll
just
talk
said.
to the box.
You can't release the souls into the flow once again, but as Swumi has just stated, you don't know what kind of souls are inside these crystals. These people dealt with aberrant natured creatures, demons, and leviathans. You have no idea what powerful souls are within these crystals. You could just be releasing a demon or some sort of very powerful creature just from trying to release it back into the flow, but instead could be, well, causing yourself potential danger.
Yeah, there's a specific reason she's not. Again, this isn't me out of character picking on both of you. This is my character being the pragmatic, logical person she is. She does not trust either of you for very specific and different reasons. And the fact that the devil arm wants at least one of those soul gems tells me at least one of these things, if released, is going to fuck us up.
You know what I'm
the
thinking?
souls want me too. They're like glowing.
How many gems are there?
6.
I say we spread them. We spread them out.
That I've already made it clear, both in and out of character. She's not allowing that to happen.
No. What I mean is, if we spread them out and let Nyana get so close that the arm activates again and see which one it wants to go to, and then we know.
As far as I can tell, all 6
Bad idea.
That is
Say that again, Nikki.
Horrible idea.
It's a bad idea.
No, I don't mean in
She
range
could-
enough for her to grab them.
Oh, yes.
I
In
mean,
range
just
for the
until
arm
the
to
arm
trigger.
starts trying to fucking reach out for it. So it's out of range, but we know which one it's going towards, type thing.
The anti-magic properties of the arm are what's causing the glow.
So, one, Dragoon activated Divine Sense. I'm not sure if that'll
Yeah, I just
glean
want to see if
us
that would do anything.
anything. 2, how many mana crystals were there again?
3 of the crystals set your sense off.
Oh. Oh no.
That one, and that one.
Celestial, Fiend, or Undead.
It doesn't specify, really, unless Nikki says otherwise.
Divine Sense does. It tells you whether they are Fiend, Celestial, or Undead.
Yes.
I know the location. Yeah,
If you go into more details,
yeah,
you know the type, whether or not one is a celestial, 2 of them are fiends.
Okay, so we can safely release the Celeste.
Alright, these 2, yeah, they're fiends. They need to go back. I can send them off to my god and my god. You can put them back where they belong. Behind the sword. That one, I'm pretty sure we could just release because it's a celeste.
The last 3 you would suspect are either mortals or some sort of... Oh wait, wouldn't your divine sense also capture aberrations?
My particular divine sense... Well, no, it doesn't capture aberration. It captures specifically celestials, fiends, and undeads. That's kind of the annoying bit about divine sense, is it only limits to 3. But Dragoon, I don't even think
any version changes from that, which is somewhat annoying.
Yeah, Dragoon did make the mechanical sense, but even then, I don't think that one tracks aberrations, which is why I didn't choose it.
Yeah.
Did he?
He did it. Yeah, he made a mechanical sense, but it doesn't track aberrations, I believe. So that's why I didn't choose it. Yeah, mechanical
We would
sense,
need
presence.
we would need a more powerful sort of divining spell to figure out.
Right, so I've got primal awareness, which allows me to sense within 1 mile aberration, aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
The issue with
Does that account
the issue with
just
that
souls?
the issue with that ability is it does it within a mile, and you don't know the exact location of it.
I mean, that's also true. We are in a place that he would be that sense would be pinging off the walls with aberrations, considering there are a lot of them throughout the entire building.
Yeah, my
So that
divine
would exactly
sense
help us
is
in
only
this room.
60 feet, which is technically this whole room and somewhat out of it.
All right, Nikki.
Good
how
idea.
How do I crack the celestial soul stone? I want to summon Pokemon.
Hey, I know how to do it.
There are 3 ways you can do it. You can crush it with your hand, but you'd absorb it. You can throw it and destroy it, and it'll just release the soul, and it will just, go where it needs to. Unless it's of a specific type of creature, then it will just appear where you threw it. Because some creatures, their soul is their body. They are of one.
Would celestials fall under that category?
Potentially.
Aberrations fall under that category. Which is why the only way to kill them is destroying the soul. They'll just be reborn in the void otherwise.
And the third way?
Third way is overloading the crystal with some energy.
And what happens if we do the third one?
Less likely chance of...
Hypothetically, if I threw the celestial...
Hypothetically, depending on which creature you're releasing from it, burning mana into it will actually be safer for the creature coming out. But that's for the mortals. For other creatures that are like the celestials, aberrations, and fiends, smashing or crushing is the easier route, as it doesn't harm them as bad.
So if I just hypothetically throw the celestial gem on the floor, it just leaves.
Can I see the gem, please?
Leaves is a strong word, as you're in very underground, enclosed space. But yes, they become released.
Are they fucking trapped here or something? Oh, wait, yeah, no, this place is on some weird-ass shit where even the gods can't reach. No, that would make sense that it couldn't escape.
Yes.
In that case, she's just going to look at Dragoon. It's not going to work.
I mean, we can free it still, in which...
Yes, and then we'd be stuck in the room with 2 very pissed off fiends.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about the fiends, I'm talking about the Celeste. Let me free you.
Okay. Creatures of specific types cannot penetrate or leave this place. If we free the Celestial here, it is going to be trapped here.
Oh, we have an ally.
That's not how that works.
You don't know that.
And neither do you.
They might want revenge.
and they might take that out on us.
I can ask them if they want to
Why the
answer.
fuck would they take? Stand.
Okay, let's go with a hypothetical here. You are a celestial creature that has been put in a funny magic object, and then you suddenly break out of said object. Is your first instinct going to be, after being forcefully trapped, to have a pleasant conversation with the people that broke the object? Or are you going to assume the most likely scenario that they're the person who put you there and they fucked up?
That's why we talk to them first. And they might be
Well-
listening now and get angry because you are not releasing them immediately,
Well-
knowing that they're a celestial.
Real quick. Welsh. I assume Swumi is like turned to Nyana talking to her.
No, I'm talking to Dragoon specifically.
This crystal, and he pokes on it, is a celestial. Typically celestials are the good alignment, and he just continues to poke the crystal. Us freeing it would be a really good thing. And when he pokes the crystal again, I don't know if that'll work.
No.
No.
Let's just free the thing, damn it!
Okay. You realize that it being a good creature does not mean a tolerant creature, correct?
Yeah.
We can talk to them.
And if you get any closer, your arm is going to try and do some weird shit, and you can't do what you're speaking about without touching them, Nyana.
Dragoon just can hold my arm. I'm not strong. He can just hold it, and I can touch it with my normal arm.
You are not strong. We don't know the strength of whatever the fuck that came from.
I did try with it, and it's the same.
Nikki,
Mm-hmm.
is there any sort of check I can do to try to figure out the creature that's in the celestial, or the one the celestial one?
Make me a history check.
Oh boy!
3. Am I able to make the check since we've been talking on this topic, or
Yep.
are celestials out of the druidic domain?
No, you can attempt.
Fuck it, I'm gonna burn my reroll.
I give you 10 better.
Nope.
Sorry, I'm back.
Hello. So we found out that 2 of these are fiends. One of them is a celestial,
Oh, cool.
and the other 3 are unknown.
Or just
Dragoon is
mortals.
making Dragoon's making the argument we free the celestial one now. Swumi is against it because they think a celestial creature who's typically good is going to be angry at the party for some reason.
Good
Not-
alignment does not mean tolerant.
Not all. Okay, I'm gonna give you
the
this one
angels
for
in Overkill
free. Not all aberrations, not all fiends, not all celestials are inherently good or evil.
Exactly my point.
This celestial. Perhaps there's a reason this specific celestial has been placed in here. But with a 13, you've only heard of maybe 6 different times a celestial-like creature was either sealed or killed off. One of them was a creature called the Void-born Magi. It was an undying celestial, or a great old one, that died of mysterious circumstances. No one knows whether or not they were killed or sealed, but still a mystery. They're one of the fallen patrons.
Typically,
But there's also the one that I actually don't have on the wiki called the Burned Witch. Or the Burning Angel, sorry. Is a angel obsessed with fire and all its properties. she was also sealed away a long time ago.
I wonder who could have possibly sealed away the funny fire celestial.
There
Could
are
it potentially be
few
druids?
others, but they're not necessary to this. Just those two.
Yeah, at this point, she's putting the crystals in the, Actually, I'm not even sure if putting them in the bag of holding is a good idea, because that just means they're floating around in the astral sea. And that seems even
No.
more
Bag of
reckless
holding.
than-
Bag of holding is a separate space.
No,
That's-
the bags of
no.
holding. Well, I guess we would have to roll a history check or some sort of check to know, but the
It
bags of holdings
literally-
lead to Trash Island.
No, that happens when you
Two
put
of them
two
get
of
put
them
together. That's just
Yeah,
where
that-
it expels.
Yeah,
guess-
that's just when it explodes. They possess different spaces.
Yeah, there are pocket dimensions that you put.
Yeah,
things
they're not
into.
astral space.
It's just when you put one pocket dimension with another pocket dimension, it expels it into the astral sea. Now, what your other question is, yes, it is safe to put these in your pocket dimension because, well, they're not pocket dimensions themselves, they're prisons for the soul and don't really do anything else.
I have a separate question. I don't have any spells that would allow me to traditionally communicate. Is there a way I could meditate and try and commune?
Yes.
I literally can do it as an action.
Alright, we've been stuck on this.
Indefinitely.
We've been stuck on this
Dursun.
topic for too long. Let's just continue on.
Let's
They're-
just.
they're putting
Dragoon
them
can just hold my
away.
arm.
Nope, they have put them away. Other question. How many mana crystals did I get?
3. She said 3.
No, she said 3 to response of divine sense.
No, when it came to the mana crystals, she said 3.
Did I
12.
say 3?
Yes.
No, you
I
did.
said 3 mundane 3 mundane souls, 6
No, not
souls
relating. Not
Dragoon. So, she answered 3 to a different thing. I asked first what the divine sense told, and then a separate question: how many mana crystals?
And you
Yes.
asked that question earlier, and she gave you the answer of 3. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
No, she didn't.
I don't remember answering the question just yet. If I did, I may have misanswered and thought I
I
heard
don't
something
remember
else.
you giving me a number.
Yeah, I don't
That's why
remember
I
it either.
asked. I'd like to know how many mana crystals we have so I can divide them.
12 you should have.
Alright.
Alright.
Everybody take your funny magic stones.
Funny. Get your Pokeballs.
How many spell slots?
Here's how you catch a Pokemon.
Do they, like,
Trap its soul within
restore?
the crystal. Do not let it out, ever.
How many spell slots do these restore?
I don't know.
You'll know in a moment once you use it.
I'll identify it.
Okay.
Alright, 1,
Oh, right. What was the funny plant called again?
Death
Revival
Rose?
rose stems or plant. It's supposed to be the leaves and thorns. Sorry.
So
Cardinal
vines.
Yeah.
Vines, yes.
Okay.
Because my room is in the basement and I don't see the light, I actually thought it was like late at night. But it's literally like an hour afternoon. Damn it. My I have time blindness.
Do you
Oh,
say
well.
time blindness?
I sure did, and it's a thing.
It's a thing.
I mean, it's not our fault that all of our governments just decide, hey, we're gonna change the clock so that we can we can fucking no reason really. We just kind of want it to be 11 now.
Thing is, though, nothing changes here in the UK, so it fucking really threw me off today.
It's
Yeah.
supposed
Fucking
to
lucky
do-
bastard.
It's supposed to do with farmers. However, the system no longer makes sense. I don't know why we still do it.
Like, we don't need it anymore. Whoa.
Yeah, it was put in place, you
By
know,
the Germans.
before we had technology like floodlights.
Oh.
You know, when tractors used to not have a fucking 1,500 lumen light bar
When
on top of
tractors
them.
roamed the land.
When
Goddamn
tractors
By the
were
way-
free-range creatures.
When we,
I'm-
had-
I'm gonna-
when we harnessed the power of the sun.
Untamed by man, they roam
I'm-
free.
I'm gonna have to
until the
leave in like
evil Fire
15
Nation.
minutes.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. We'll be we can keep going for
You
a little
know-
bit. There's just mostly you guys won't be fighting anything unless you guys leave this area and start exploring different places. But you shouldn't be fighting anything here.
I mean, we were supposed to be trying to draw the lithid out of the vents, but it's still sus among us in this bitch.
How long would we have been hanging around for? Would I have had enough time to sit in this chair and have a short rest while these are arguing?
Probably, yeah.
With Nyana?
Oh, very much so. The
Sweet.
whole,
You
I'm
sit,
gonna
you
stand
sit
on
your
the
feet up
shoulders.
on the desk, and the desk
Yeah.
lights a flame.
the
Oh, yeah,
whole conversation that these guys are having off like nearby is happens long enough for you to be able to get a fucking good nap in.
Oh, sweet.
I did originally want to search through these books
Hang on,
if there's
I
anything on the gas.
I forgot to roll. My
All these books and stuff are just instruction manuals.
Instruction manuals? Anything on the... Nothing on the gas.
It's an instruction manual for this device. This device. The crane. The mana crystals. And one more object, or one more machinery that you haven't actually used yet. But it's called the homunculus creator, or the homunculus crafter.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that's the funny green device.
Huh? No. No.
No?
The device that you guys haven't bumped into is called that.
Hmm.
This
I'll take.
is a mana crystal charger.
Okay.
This is
What?
a Aetherium burner.
What does that mean?
Burn Ethereum.
Like a generator?
Not exactly. It's not so much
Oh, back in a
it
second.
burns the Aetherium, it... Sorry.
English
No, I
sucks.
think I actually got it wrong. Sorry. It's a blast furnace. It's mostly for, well, exactly that. It's a blast furnace. Superheat.
Ooh. Yeah, Dragoon will take all the instruction manuals, comes to the bed, lay down, starts reading.
This device here
Mm-hmm.
is a etheric combiner, or molecular combiner, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant to combine it's supposed to combine items, either mundane or magical, on a molecular level using mixtures of specific types of gas. It specifies what types of gas elements to use. Aetherium gas, which is just Aetherium waste that comes off of extracting Aetherium or refining it. The other is what they've deemed Bay steam. And dream gas. It does specify that there are other things you could use as substitutes as long as it's stable and isn't flammable.
Okay. So the Ethereum gas, Dream gas, and Fey gas is what I heard.
Bay steam.
Fey steam. Okay, so Ethereum, Fey steam, and Dream gas. Got it. And there's no way for me to really determine which one was used in the machine.
There is.
Oh, there is?
Aetherium bolsters magical particles and makes them more prominent in the end results. Phase steam brings out the natural properties that wouldn't be produced by man-made things or the etheric objects, but the natural properties of things would be boosted.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, I'll give you an example. Like, for instance, adamantine, it would take its indestructibility or like its very strengthening properties and expand upon it.
That would be the dream gas.
Aetherium's natural state is a liquid.
But this is somewhat like an blip.
Yeah. But it took the natural properties of both. The third one. Sorry. Third one's supposed to create anti-magic things. It's supposed to remove all the magical properties and invert them. So one bolsters magic, one bolsters the natural properties, and one reverses and bolsters.
Based off the current combination of the mysterious material, I would assume it used a dream gas in that case. Since based off the rolls I made to determine the material's effects, and you said it would eat magic.
It does eat magic.
And so far, it's been safe for me to touch the material, right? Since I've like put it in a container and stuff.
I only said it has to do with consumption. Your skin contact doesn't do anything. You already poked it once already, remember?
Yeah.
You didn't have to make a save.
Use the funny liquid to poison your
Now,
mob.
if you were to bathe in it,
That'd be a different
you have
thing, yeah.
open orifices. If you're...
Yeah.
So, like, your ear
will go up
holes,
the ass.
your nose...
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'm not going to say any further from that point, but yes.
Does
I wonder.
Does Dragoon know about like dream metal and stuff like that? I know this seems like an off-topic question, but it's gonna lead into what I'm gonna try next.
You're a smith, right?
Partially, yeah, because technically Coldrix has the forge domain. So
make me a smith check with int.
Int. Oh no, ew, cringe. Okay, that's not cringe.
El Kringo. Alright, so, yes, you do know about Dream Steel, but you know how extremely rare this item is. Because, well, it can't naturally be found.
Right.
It's created by Void Warden variants. These creatures can create things with dreams, and some of them create them nonchalantly by accident, by, well, falling asleep, or they're created as a gift if the Void Warden deems the one receiving it worthy of such a thing.
Would this mysterious material have any sort of properties of Dream Steel?
It gets the properties of the realm it's dreamt about, which can range from the Frostfell, the Wake, to Narakov itself and its few moons. Depending on which one it is, the properties change.
Yeah. But I'm like asking if this mysterious
Uh.
material I've made is artificial dream steel in a sense.
No. You made... Well, what you did make is some sort of artificial thing. But it's not that.
I guess. I guess I would still try, even though Dragoon's not that smart. He's gonna go Betty buys and sleep next to the metal and think about it turning into something, or try to dream about it turning into something. I know it's a long shot, but that's what he's doing.
Going to find it. Actually, is this door locked?
The
I
other
didn't even
door?
notice that door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it keypad or...
Same as the other one.
Alright, Ennaq, get in there.
When I find the tools.
No man.
Let me try
I
that
don't
shit
think
again.
11 is sufficient.
Let me try that shit again. I might be.
Alright. It unlocks.
My finger slipped.
Well,
Oh, god damn it.
it looks exactly the same as the other room. Almost exactly. The table is a little bit more messed up than the last one. Has more things on it. The shelf has different manuals on it, and the cupboards are filled with a different colored type of lab coat. These lab coats actually come with masks.
I'm gonna rummage through the desk.
One drawer is locked. The
I'm
bed,
going to
this same bed, also has the same root stuff on it, except for these ones have flowers on them.
Oh, so those are full revival roses.
Yes.
I'm
Now-
gonna sorry, go on.
The name Revival Rose, I have a feeling, is a bit of a misnomer, but can it actually be used for any sort of...
Revival.
Yeah.
It can be. It actually can be substituted for diamonds. But...
How
be
much would you
careful
need?
who you revive with it, because if they are or have been undead before, it causes some concerning effects.
Curious.
But only to those who are undead. Swumi shrugs that off. She doesn't know anyone in her party that are undead.
That we're aware of.
Well,
Uh,
I want to check the.
I don't
go on,
think
sorry.
any of you are undead.
Not yet.
yeah. I'm
Yet.
guessing it's the same story with these two. Or are these boxes empty?
One of them is filled with loose papers and scroll cases. The other one is filled with this is gonna be a little strange. At first, you see a bunch of glass bars, kind of, but you notice that there's something inside these glass cases, I guess. In each of these rectangular cases, there is an object in them, kind of squished or pressed against this glass, or floating inside of it. You see things ranging from whole flowers. One of them being a revival rose that you notice almost right away. Some of them being eyes of different kinds. Some of them are other alchemical and arcane ingredients. They are labeled. And there is a lot of them. Weirdly enough, even though that you suspect it's written in Abyssal, you can read it as if the words sort of change in front of your eyes to a language you more commonly use.
So these are all alchemical supplies. Does anyone here have an alchemy kit?
No.
No. I've got poisoners, tinkerers, and thieves.
I have an herbalism kit, and that's pretty much it. I don't think cook utensils would be very good here.
Maybe not. Unless you're making a tea out of it. Nikki,
The rugs.
drawer that's locked, I want to check it to make sure there's no, like, traps or anything, because I don't know what the fuck these guys are keeping in here. And then I'll lockpick it after the fact.
Investigation or perception.
They're both +9.
You don't seem to find any traps.
Okay, I'm going to lockpick it then. Same roll, god damn it!
Also, Belliath, you're still muted in Discord if you forgot.
I know.
Okay.
That's
I
a
just noticed
15.
your character walked in the room and you're not saying anything. 15 is not enough.
I've been dealing with real world stuff.
No worries, my friend.
Am I able to attempt that again?
Yep.
Better. 22.
That will unlock it. As you pull the drawer back, it seems you see files upon files inside this drawer. Similar to the other desk, but this one, the labels seem off. Some of them have stamps on the folders themselves saying failure.
I'd like to look through some of the files that say failure.
The first folder you pick up is called Aberrant Grafting. In it describes the attempts that the Von'Shadras had on trying to graft aberrant pieces and parts to a mortal body. Every single time they tried this, the person would go mad and they'd kill the subject. Because it wouldn't listen to any commands or anything. they tried 6 different types. They did replacing of an arm, or one arm, both arms, one leg, both legs, at the hips, their head, just their brain, eyeballs, organs, and they were all failures. Every single attempt instantly caused a strange creature to attack them, rather than a subservient, aberrant mix. This isn't the first time they tried. There are other folders labeled in the same way, also labeled as failures.
Any successes?
There are a few folders that are labeled successes.
I'm gonna have a look through them as well.
Regeneration serum.
Mm-hmm.
This one is labeled by This one says Dr. Esker as the main doctor on it.
Yeah, that bitch is back to haunt us again.
Dr. Esker is the one who experimented on Swumi and her kind to extract the regenerative properties of the axolites. Axolotls in general do have regenerative properties, but the axolites have a more powerful regenerative properties.
Right, Nikki. Do me a favour. I don't have to do it. Do a coin flip for me. Is
Okay.
it just, one or
slash
two?
R DC.
Slash R.
Tails.
Tails. Right. Swumi, I think you might want to have a look at this. And I'm going to show her the file with the regenerative serum. How I'm going to hand it to her is my hand is going to be covering the name until the last second when I pull my hand away.
Adjusts non-existent glasses. What language are these files written in?
Strangely enough, much like the labels on those objects you're picking up, it changes to a language you're more common with. It doesn't switch to common for you, Swumi, as your more common language you speak is probably Ogwen, correct? Or Druidic, as you would more do that around druids and the plants and the animals. So your choice of which two pop up. Druidic would be weird because I don't actually think Druidic has a written language.
Druidic is not a written language.
It's
well,
more of a
actually, no.
spoken.
Technically, that's not correct. Druidic has runes associated,
but not an entire alphabet.
Yeah, it's not an alphabet. It's similar to like Giant or Dwarven.
Yeah. It is.
There are runes that mean specific things, hence why her armor is etched with different runes. So it wouldn't be Druidic. I'm not sure if Ogwen has a written component either.
It does. It's just like things like Druidic. Thieves can't. Thieves' Cant Giant. And Lyra don't have written languages. Asvarian script is straight up just a written language. Yeah. Anyway, you read it either way, and it does read the regeneration, and it also reads word for word everything she did during her experiments until she finally extracted the properties and got it working in full detail.
I'm just going to keep an eye on Swumi's expressions and all that while she looks at it.
Probably just progressively more and more angry, I think.
So how many listed test subjects?
14.
What is the last entry?
Succession. And that's it. Just success in the experiment and the right amount of ingredients that it takes to create.
So we have the ingredients.
I'm morbidly curious. What are the correct ingredients to make a regeneration potion?
Extracted axolite cells. Crushed up mana infused crystals.
Yeah, we got 2 of those.
And thorns of a revival rose.
God damn it.
So we can make this serum.
Is there a recipe in these files for 10 liters of rage potion? That is a joke.
So you think.
You're going to pump you full of 10 liters of rage potion and release you into a schoolyard.
And here's a couple of cans of energy drink to just tip you over the edge. Shit ton of caffeine on top. Is there like a false back or anything to this this draw? Probably thinking this is a bit too much, but
Pardon? Sorry?
Nikki? Is there like a false bottom or false back to this? I'm trying to be thorough with it.
Nope. You don't find with your... You can make another check if you'd like to. Investigation or perception if you'd like to make another check to see if there is or not.
25.
Okay. You don't exactly find a false bottom. Instead, you find something else very strange about this desk. There are weirdly numbers on the bottom of each of the drawers.
So is it just like 1, 2, 3, 4, or is it random?
It goes up to 9 as you pull the drawer out. Each drawer goes 1 to 9. The numbers are each an inch apart.
It look like they can be pressed in at all, or
No. But they're evenly spaced out from pulling the drawer out on the bottom. But the drawers can't fully come out of the desk. They kind of get stopped at 9.
so is it kind of like just kind of ways of storing the files so they're in a certain order, or they'll go in a certain number for some reason?
4 drawers, 4 sets of numbers, all leading 1 to 9.
So it's a 4-digit combination.
Belliath.
Why did I get moved?
Because I was touching tokens and then drag clicking to unselect tokens and accidentally dragged you with the drag click.
Question.
Yes.
Is there anything on the desk with a series of 4 numbers on it?
There's a book on the table. There's a map on the table. There's 2 scrolls rolled up. There's a stack of papers and an open book.
So anything with
investigation or perception check for me to give you that answer. Sorry. Fuck. Okay, don't even worry. You eventually find the combination in this closed book. There's a reminder in the back of the book, basically saying, in case you forget the combination, the default code is this. It says 7725.
I input 7725.
Ah. In what order of the drawers? There's left top, left bottom, right top, right bottom.
I would assume. So, assuming this is like a combination lock. So, an actual combination lock is left, right, left. And then if it's a 4, right. However, seeing as it could also just be left, up, down, right, up, down.
Indeed. It could be one of those 2 things. Heads.
We're going to go left, right, left, right.
Very well. 7725.
The desk explodes.
Not exactly. The back end of the table, 2 pieces shoot out from each side. Kind of rectangular, flat pieces, about an inch wide. And about a foot or 2, foot and a half long, poking out of the other side of the desk.
Are these like boxes or just
They look like they're just part of the desk and can be manipulated or pushed back into the recess. But one thing you didn't notice until these things were pushed out is there is more than one recess that it can be pushed into, or it can be pushed back in as it is, or twisted at a 45-degree angle. 90. Wait. It could be... So, they're going up and down. So, the flat side is facing you, rather than the skinny side. Does that make sense?
Not at all.
Okay. Fuck.
I put them in
The spine.
not
Okay.
the way they
Think
came
of them
out.
like a book. Think about them like a book. The spine is facing upwards. The face of the book is facing the side.
Nikki, you're not gonna get me to get it. I put them back not the way they came out.
Cool. All right. The desk splits down the middle and opens up to a it opens up to you look into it, and it's almost like there's just complete darkness looking into the center of the desk. Or almost like infinite space.
God damn it. It's another one of these. Nikki, is this the desk of holding, or is this the funny combiner object again?
Good question. No. To both of those.
Is this the funny pocket dimension?
It is something.
Damn. Nikki, what happens if I stick my hand in the hole?
Your arm goes in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Feels weird.
Define weird.
The other side's cold.
What kind of cold?
Like,
Because if it's in a vacuum cold, then that feels more like burning.
oh, not like that. Like, cold storage cold.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
This desk is opened up and there's a circular space in the middle that looks either infinite or darkness. Shumi's arm is currently in it. It's cold.
Can I grab anything?
Well, your hand does touch a surface when it moves to a specific part.
Okay.
Hmm.
What is it?
It's
Touch?
flat. Feels like feels like stone or something.
Is it on the bottom or is this on the sides?
On the side closer to you.
Does it feel like there is an extra dimensional space within this hole?
Yes.
And what are you
Cool.
looking at?
Just going with a hunch. I'm going to tie a rope to the heaviest object in this room, which I believe currently is Dragoon, and I'm going to go into the hole.
Now I'm gonna stick my head in.
From this side, you stick your head in?
Yeah.
Your head hits something almost instantly, but doesn't go all the way through.
Clonk.
Ah!
So
Shumi, do you step in?
I tie a rope to the heaviest available object and I throw it in the hole.
Alright. Some of it sticks out of the hole. On this side, partially. It only goes a little bit in. The rest of it falls in. Fine.
How much of the 50-foot rope?
Most of it.
I guess I'm climbing down the fucking rope.
I'll come with you.
Climbing down. You get to this part, and you're like, you try to like climb down, and your feet touch something solid on the other side of the portal almost instantly. Or other side of the surface, I guess. Your feet touch something instantaneously. It's like you're on a step. On a set of stairs.
I walk down the stairs.
You watch as Swumi slowly walks downwards into the table.
Hey, nice track. Let me do it.
Hold on, can he make an athletics check to see if he falls down the stairs?
Misjudges where the steps are.
Misjudges
Because he's unaware of where they are.
Nope. Fucking.
Thankfully figures it out.
Now I can see these stairs.
You walk into a pure white room. The stairs lead you into a very cold space with shelves on the side of the walls in three, minus the one that you came from the stairwell. So 3 walls covered in shelves. Each of these shelves have a sort of glass door in front of them with various things on these shelves, ranging from organs of strange kinds, organs of familiar, fluids in containers that are labeled, fluids in containers that are labeled with caution, and are in they're in cases within the case. On the opposite side of the wall, across from the stairwell, there is a body.
What's the body?
In a glass coffin, almost, within the case.
Oh.
What kind of body?
A humanoid body with scales on their skin and a deep red hair.
God damn it. Every motherfucking... God damn it. We can't escape him.
Is that Zariah?
He's a malignant tumor that just keeps fucking going up.
Correct. It would be a Zariah clone.
I'm
Are
gonna
we
wait.
sure it's a clone,
Zoraya's
though?
back? No.
It is.
I'm gonna wait a few minutes.
It is a
and
clone, but it is
Yeah.
one in a coffin in this cold storage thing. It's probably not living. Just a clone body they've probably been using. Though, if you'd like to make a medicine check for me, I can tell you what they've done
Oh,
to
hell
this
yeah.
body.
I'm better at medicine than you, Cap. This
Fuck you.
32. Casual.
You're
Casual
32
32.
to their 9.
No, fuck you. Shit.
You can't even beat me with a crit.
I mean, crit's still better than yours.
No.
A crit is still better. You can't stop me.
Not for these types of checks. Crits aren't better. Only if they're higher in number. Okay, with a 32, Trey. Holy fuck. Okay, with a 32, you get this. This body has been poked and prodded, and various different things have been replaced and placed into this body. It is probably riddled with outer diseases of aberrant or fiendish nature. Probably best not to touch this corpse at all. Probably leave it where it is. But the rest of this cold storage, there is various things in here that would be very useful for someone with medical expertise of some kinds. There are things you could use for surgery. Well, if your character ever wanted to perform surgery. Keck.
I mean, they have the knowledge to do so. I
They-
don't see why they wouldn't.
It's true.
Is there
Medicine is.
anything-
There's prosthetic items in here, ranging from
God.
limbs to eyes.
Anything draconic related?
Eyes. Of
Just eyes?
varying sizes, yes. Also, aberrant eyes of varying sizes, draconic eyes of varying sizes, other eyes of various sizes that you're not sure what they are from, or... But there is one other thing. There is one eye that doesn't have any other sizes and is singular.
Is it blue or red? Just end my pain now.
Neither.
It
It is pure
That somehow makes
white
it
with
worse.
a single... It is not exactly pure white, but the iris, the scleria are white. Iris is still black. Just is basically an eye with all the colors. Wait, no.
Oh,
No color. Right, white.
so
is
it's
the
just a
absence
blank
of-
Does
eye.
it
It's a
look?
blank eye.
Hold on. I'm not sure if you're making a reference to what I think you are. Is it a reptilian eye?
No. Just a normal eye.
What? Okay, there's something fucky with that, so I'm
Can I roll
just
an arc?
gonna bing bong that bitch.
I was gonna ask, can I roll an Arcana check?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. Nothing.
Does it seem aware of its surroundings?
Oh. One set of the eyes are from a fiend. of the varying sizes ones. It's the only thing you can depict off of that. The eye that you're looking at right now doesn't set your senses off. It looks like a humanish eye. The only thing is it just has no color. And you're not sure why. And there is... Oh, there's one more thing down here. There is actually a whole brain. And then what looks to be something attached to the brain.
What's attached to the brain?
Was it like a stem or?
Some sort of metallic object seems to be sort of pressed into and part of the brain. Though it looks like it can be detached and extracted carefully. One moment, I have to go to the bathroom.
I've been zoning out really hard. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I mean, not really. You should be. I'd like you to join in on us, but it happens.
I'm going to say
yeah.
we're not near you at the we're not with you at the moment, so.
Yeah, because I haven't been moving along because I've just been zoning out really damn hard.
Oh no, they've gone down into the table. I've not gone down either.
I don't know what's happening. I feel bad because I just haven't been paying attention.
Sorry.
So they have a extra dimensional space hidden in the desk that is basically a medical cold storage. It has a bunch of eyes of varying creatures, some draconic, some fiendish, some unidentified, and then one really weird eye that is blank except for the pupils.
Okay.
Yeah, if Belliath goes in, there are...
Also, there is apparently a brain and then another brain plugged into a metal device.
Nikki, where is this facility located again?
Underwater.
We are under
in
the
the Abyssal Sea.
I understand that.
Nowhere near any landmasses.
Nowhere near any
in
landmasses?
the middle of the fucking ocean.
Alright. I'm just checking because I don't know, I was thinking it might have been one of Farshara's heads or something. Yeah,
oh, no.
I don't know, it could have been moved by now.
Could have been.
I'd like to make... I'd like to tap the glass container with the weird eye and see if it reacts to any form of stimulus.
You tap it, nothing happens.
Like, is it just in a case by itself? Is it a super caution or nothing like that?
No caution, just a thing by itself.
I open up the case. I poke the eye.
Be gentle.
Visual observations have failed. Time for prodding.
For one, you would have to go through the glass container, then, or glass doors that I've mentioned, and then open it up. But unless you're just breaking through the glass.
Is the door locked or something?
Yes.
It's about to have a Dragoon-sized hole in it.
Hold on. I'd like to make a check on this. Can I make a nature check to determine what creature this could have come from?
Yep. And if Belliath, for Belliath, when you walk into, or when you were in this room, you would have seen this. Did they explain that the desk opened up to a dimensional space? Okay.
Hey guys,
you
come
watched
join
them
us down
literally
here.
like they were walking down a flight of stairs and then disappear into the desk.
I'm gonna say if Belliath goes down, I'll just follow.
15. Best check. But it does grant you something. Throughout your time, you've never really seen the eyes of the dead go white. They generally go milky or like gray and stuff. They don't generally become absent of color, they're say. More just a milky color of the original eye. The only time you've ever seen something like this, as strange as it is, were from the corpses of the aftermath of the shard mines. So the creatures that returned to form after death. And then what you're looking at is some sort of scion's eye. You're just not sure of what creature it came from. Just some sort of scion's eye. You can make a guess it was not a aberration, though. It does look like a human eye rather than an aberrant eye. So, it's some sort of creature from the mortal planes. Whether that be an elder elf or something else.
At that point, she's just going to defer to Belliath because they're the only person in this room that has any form of psionic capability.
Okay.
Yup.
This door can't stop me.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, what roll do you need me to make, if any?
You know, if you're trying to break through that glass, you know I can just unlock it.
Yes.
But that's not fun.
All right, then. I'll leave you to it.
Right. You go down into this space, and it is... The walls and roof are white. The stairs are also painted white. Each side of the walls, minus the side that you came from that has the stairwell, are glass cases, or glass display cases with glass, like, shelves and stuff, all labeling many different objects. Major things are the eyes. The one that they're looking at, as soon as you come down here, that eye changes to your eye colors.
That's fucking horrifying.
And, weirdly enough,
Where?
Belliath, you can see through it.
This is the other eye. This is its other eye. Is this? Yeah, it's got to be, hasn't it? It's the other eye to the one you already have in your forehead.
What eye does he currently have?
Belliath has a scion's eye that is currently in the middle of their forehead. It's a eye that allows them to gaze into madness. Zarkarian told them that it was one of his eyes. But perhaps that wasn't the truth. Perhaps it was an object that belongs to him, but probably didn't come from him. Perhaps it came from one of his own warlocks.
Here, I'm gonna get this door open. Watch me. Damn me, that's better.
I assume at this point the eye is looking at Belliath.
Yes, they are looking
Probably.
at each other. Yes, probably. And
Hell yeah,
because you're no
4
longer connected
eyes.
to Zarkarian, no excerpt from him randomly, or him trying to avoid questions and answers.
Is 21 enough to open this glass door?
The 15 was enough. The 21
Wow.
would shatter it.
Ah! I know.
You, instead of breaking the glass and shattering it, you pull on the door, and the little tab that you could see that is the lock just breaks through the glass. And it doesn't shatter the glass completely, but now there's just a hole that makes it easier to open and close, unless...
There we go.
Happy now.
Dragoon, we really have to talk about your pact.
Huh? That's weird. I'll have fun with that eye. I'm gonna go fuck with these eyes.
I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you
the door.
bestow-
The door to the eye is now wide open, and you can easily look at it or touch it. It is in a glass kit. It is in a cylindrical container. Just let me know if you interact with it at all.
Tenacity?
Sorry, my attention is
Yeah,
super divided right now.
I know. I'm being patient. I know you heard me.
What? No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh.
So, are you paying
I'm
attention
trying
now?
to multitask a fuck ton right now.
Okay.
It's so good, pal. So good.
Okay. Hey, Nikki.
Hi.
The whole ritual of dragons giving parts to other dragons to have, that doesn't normally include eyes and such, does it?
Not generally. It's usually scales and things that grow back.
Do eyes have the same effects, though?
They are still a piece of the body. The only time something like that is ever gifted is if the dragon is going to die and it is dividing its pieces among its kin.
Considering there's multiple of them and they're all...
There are
Dragoon's gonna make
varying
the assumption
sizes of dragon eyes, but not all the eyes are of similar colors.
Yeah.
And it's not like they have one of each size. Each jar has a different number. There's wormling eyes, hatchling eyes, adult and juvenile, as well as a couple ancient eyes. You can tell based on the size of the eyeball itself.
How many ancient ones are there?
Not a lot. 3.
He'll take the wormling and junior ones, or the youngling ones, and put them away in his bag. You don't need to give me a specific number because I'm not going to be using them for anything. Well, I am going to be using it for something, but not as you think. And then the adult to ancients. How many adults are there?
Can't I cast Revive Beast on the Dragon Eyes to bring it back to life?
What the fuck?
No.
Oh.
Oh, wait, they require true resurrection, don't they?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Guess what I happen to have a spell scroll of?
Okay.
5
how many-
adult
I don't remember.
eyes.
Okay. And then they're relatively large.
Yeah, they're pretty big. I will have to, though, end session here. Because 1, I'm running out of time, and 2, I'm getting close to my other session's time. And not enough time for me to
Okay.
do other things.
Well, I guess, alright, then the last thing I'll just leave off of that we can actually figure out what happens next session is that Dragoon will make a prayer honoring these dragons that have gone before their time, because I think it's safe to assume these were not taken willingly. Or, yeah, these were given willingly.
No, they weren't.
And then he'll make use of said eyes and begin eating them.
Can I cast Hold Person on him for cannibalism?
This
Because
isn't
we've seen it. It is. You are eating the flesh of sentient creatures.
This is not cannibalism. This is a thing dragons do. But the problem is these eyes weren't given up
Okay.
willingly.
If I was playing any other character, I'd agree with you. You're talking to the character that spent, like, almost 2 months dealing with dragon cannibals
Alright, fine.
and people
Yes.
that went crazy.
Go ahead, cast it.
Fuck, I don't have it prepared.
Yeah. Good job.
God damn it.
I don't think Ennaq would know about this this thing that the dragon kin do when they find
Unless your
remains
character spent a lot of time talking to dragons. Then...
Stop.
or
Stop
like,
the only
that.
time I'd ask,
then no.
the only time I'd ask about that is if
Uh,
I'd seen it before.
Okay.
For this, I'd probably ask him about.
Again, let me be very clear. Before he started eating the eyes, he did get into a stance, had his hands together, and was speaking something in Draconic before he started to consume.
I don't think I know Draconic.
The only person who understands that is Belliath.
and
I
Barra
need
would
to- I need to
basically hear
I need to learn some more
blessings
languages.
to the primordial dragons, all that.
Yeah, he would
stuff
bless the
as I
primordial
take the
dragons.
I take the essence of these former dragons to pass on their lineage to me.
Can I?
Though gone
Lasso
before
him.
their time.
Fucking hog tie.
You're not hot talking.
I mean, my
You're
rope
not.
is down here. Can I fucking lasso him?
You're not hot tying.
I didn't say hog tie.
No, I did.
But we can resolve this next session because I know you said you wanted to.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of time. Like,
Quick, end it
thank
here.
you so much, everyone, for joining us for the session of Curse of the Abyssal Isles. I hope to see you all next time as we continue these sessions and keep the story going. Thank you so much, and also thank you for the follows, the subs, the gifted subs, all the support you give me and my players. I really appreciate it all. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye!